Good evening, everyone. Taibu Muad'Dib, host, podcast entertainer, author, motivational speaker.
The issue of gun violence isn't going away because there are
every weeknight, 9:30-ish p.m. We go crazy. In fact, we going nuts right now. Hit it, Shay. Come on, a little bit more. Yeah. It's cold out here, y'all. And I'm telling you one thing. It's amazing. How come they don't know? No one's life is the Cosby Show. Killer cops is nothing new to melanated people, bro. Not in the America that locks us up for mega busting, legalized prostitution so the mob can get their cut. CIA agents bringing dope in from the south and spread it through the hood so we can take each other out. The sadness in the hood isn't just some recent shit. It's the same thing that you can see on the slave ship. Trauma passed through generations lead to a peculiar life. Can't believe in freedom, even if one of your parents right. I'ma do it right, cause I'm conscious and I know the way. I got roots in Africa. Pittsburgh was my birthing place. International businessman from inmate 15208. African Messiah, dog. Someone had to save the day. All you want is metaphors about the club and freaking horse. Stacking up your pay, flashy cars, and them foreign tours. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. It starts out with Congress, yeah. Then the folks who scheme and plot. Once they pass the laws, it's on you and I to know what's up. And since we don't, that's how come the jails are jam-packed with us. I got my fist raised. And unity is in my heart. No matter who you are, come and live your truth. That's how it starts. Yeah. That's how it starts. Go get them. Go, 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 go. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. All you want is metaphors. International businessman. Can't believe in freedom. That they still don't know. Pleasure to meet each and every one of you. Taibu Muad'Dib and Shay. This is Live Your Truth. Pull up a chair. Get your popcorn ready. Let's make it happen together. We appreciate you for joining us. Tap in. Welcome tonight, another episode of Live Your Truth. This is episode 140. All right. The secret lies within. For the most part, I teach. Sometimes I kind of preach. I've been known to shame some individuals. Don't come on my show and be ashamed. I will shame you. But for the most part, I have a good time, entertain you guys, and teach you guys a few things. Now, I like to dress up. I like to have my shirt, my tie on. But a lot of you don't resonate well with the executive look, right? A lot of you look at me like, oh, he's just dressing up because whatever. Look, I like to be relaxed when I do my podcasting. Okay, I just want you to know that. And I want you to relax, all right? But tonight, let me go ahead and get that taken care of. Sorry about that, folks. Make sure my Bluetooth is off. Tonight, I want to make sure that we are coming connecting eye to eye. Hello, Miss Perez, Z Burke. What's happening? I'm going to start giving y'all props over here when y'all jump in here. TikTok, Instagram, my Facebook pages, and YouTube. The secret lies within. A lot people are usually afraid to look themselves, really look within themselves. Because if the truth is told, we all kind of hoarders, right? We have a whole bunch of stuff piled in there. We ain't got rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you think about it, on the inside of us, emotionally, sometimes even mentally, a lot of us are like hoarders. We have a bunch of stuff from third grade. We got bullied in the sixth grade. We just stuff we just never let go of, right? And these things affect us as adults. And when I say affect us, when you go to do something that you should do that probably get you really, really paid, you fall back. Is it because they laughed at you when you read your report card, or your essay out in fifth grade? Why do you have issues being social? Right? I'm just throwing it out there. Why is that an issue at all? And the reason I ask this is because I want to know what you think. So get in the comment section tonight and just kind of let everybody know, you know, what it is that you have on the inside that you haven't let go of yet. Uh, yeah. I'll go first. When I say the secret lies within, if you're in this country, if you're 18 years or older, they say that you're an adult because they know that you've been through at some point you've been through something that had to mature you. All right, something that had to mature you. So I just want to be clear about what's necessary. All right, what's necessary is that to mature you have to go through something. You have to go through something, have a challenge, and overcome it, right, to mature. So for all you young people who are still little kids in big grown bodies, you have to go through something and overcome it to be mature. If you go through it and go through it and go through it and go through it, you haven't matured because you haven't overcome it. Does that make sense? I know I'm talking to somebody tonight. All right, I'm helping somebody out. The secret lies within. If you haven't matured in a certain area, that's why you need my coaching program. All right. And I go to commercial. I got my commercial already set up over here for screen share. But generally speaking, come to go over here to YouTube at Taibu Muaddi 4019. Get on my YouTube and definitely get on my First Step Coaching Facebook page. I'm gonna put a lot of good stuff over there. Starting in the mornings, I'm gonna give you guys some morning motivation. I have a great job. I can go to my job will start up to like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. So I have a great career. I love sales. Shout out to all the sales people out there, keeping things moving, offering people great, services and products. All right. So treat your salespeople out there really, really good, because if it wasn't for salespeople getting the word out, you wouldn't have opportunity to experience what makes America great, which is competition. You may be sitting in a situation where your phone might not be the best deal. Your internet service account might not be the best deal. Your personal trainer might be cheating you. You know what I'm saying? You're putting a lot of money, but they're giving you a little bit of service, right? So shout out to everybody out there that's doing the tough job of helping people uh, uh, get better services and products by just getting the word out. All right, that's what I do, and I love it. I've done factory jobs, warehouse jobs, construction jobs, sheet metal trade. You know what I'm saying? I've done stuff with my hands, machine operating, forklifting. I've done these positions. I love sales because I like to interact with people, and I don't like being in a cubicle or in front of a machine all day. It's not fulfilling for me. So if I come down your block, give me a high five, hear me out. If you ain't with it, cool. But thank you for your time. All right. Type of Muaddi, man, wake up happy, right? The secret lies within. Where are you going with this? So I'm telling you, something happened when you were, a child. I'll say under 18. Something happened and you still haven't gotten over it yet. And it's that one thing. It's just that one thing that's blocking you. All right. So go ahead and put in the comment section, what that one thing is, and and put it out there. Let the public see it. Don't hide it no more. That's the first step to getting over it. If y'all didn't know, the first step to overcoming something is putting it out there, right? I had a huge problem, and until I started being willing to talk to people about it and tell my close friends and family, man, I messed up, man, I did this, and be willing to hear what they have to say. That's how I keep myself in a situation where I can achieve at a high level. I can perform at a high level, right? And the rewards are great.
When you guys see my posts all over the place, I'm posting pictures, me and my girlfriend, my beautiful life, me doing Steeler stuff. All of the Steeler fans out there, shout out, baby. Let's go this week. Got a big week coming up. But I'm just telling you right now, I love what I do every day. I'm excited to podcast just for you. And I'm telling you right now, I'd love to be your coach. So if you're willing to look within tonight with me tonight, let's talk about it. All right. So something that we have a tough time also getting over are things that we do that are harmful to others. Things that we've done that we're ashamed of having done. I'm not the only one. You stole something or you picked up some money, you knew the person was right there, didn't give it back, then until they dropped it. Okay, so other things that you could do. You yelled at your child and it was more you than them. You just kind of went off on them, right? So we've all done something dishonest or hurtful or harmful to others, and we felt really bad about it later. If not in the moment, really bad about it later. Okay. So work with me here. Put it in the comment section. I'll be the first one to go. Put it in the comment section something that you did that you haven't gotten over as a child, or something you even did as an adult that you were ashamed of having done, and that thing is blocking you from moving forward, right? I'm gonna put my thing in. So as a child, y'all might not know, I got passed over by the Southside Raider organization for the defensive MVP when I was in 8th grade. I was a huge, I was a huge reason. Me personally, I tore backfields up as a defensive end in '88. I did. Led the team in sacks, tack. I was a madman, and they passed me over politically uh, for defense MVP. So I'm gonna put that in there. Defense MVP, 8th grade, and y'all put in here something that you still never got over. I'm still trying to prove I'm the best. Right? I'm still trying to prove I'm the best, right? Y'all put that in there. All right. And I'm having a good time today with this because I want you guys to know it's important. All right. It's important. Okay. It's important that you guys are willing to put it out there. All right. So that's the one thing I did when I was young. Over on Instagram, I'm gonna put over something I did that was harmful to somebody, and it's something that is difficult for me to get past. All right, I want people to know about it for me to get past. All right, so um, I'm gonna type it in over here on Instagram. I'm gonna let you guys know. So there's two ways I've in the past I've responded. There's just really just two ways I've really responded to having problems with a female I'm dealing with. I'll go out there and just do my own thing, or I would get physical with her. That was the two ways I dealt with my relationships. And so my 13-year-old was my post my first marriage. It was like I was more emotionally open and vulnerable because I was like, okay, I want to be married. Being married is cool. I was looking for that connection, that bond. And so when it came up to be like, okay, this person's unfaithful, instead of me going crazy over it, I was like, well, I was, just started a business. I was like, I'm gonna go out here and get chose too. And so, but she was in a situation where I guess she wasn't fully convinced that she was ready to leave me. So, we got caught up. There was three of us, and things went bad, and she got the worst of it. And I mean, everybody could have made better decisions, but I feel bad because she was injured by me. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, what I'm saying, has to deal with that situation. And that's something that, every day I have to conquer when I wake up and talk to myself and say, hey, you still have a purpose. You handled your business, you took care of responsibilities. You both have moved on. That was 13 years ago, but still, it's still something that I have to mentally and emotionally get past when I try to motivate others and let other people like, hey, you can do it. And because of that situation, The secret lies within. Because I face those two things on a daily basis, I come out stronger. Like I said, I still want to prove I was the best in my eighth grade year on defense. I have a chip on my shoulder. I really do. Everything I do, wanting to be number one for me is a big deal. Wanting to be the best at my position is a big deal for me. So that's been a driving factor for me. On the other hand, when I'm in social situations, when I'm around certain women or in certain situations, I'm in social settings, I have to deal with that situation. Like I mean, because to be honest with you, everything's public record, but I have to deal with the fact that this is me. And knowing that she, in whatever situation she's in, she has a different point of view and perspective about life because of something I did. So I have that, saying that thing going right there. So to overcome that on a daily basis, it keeps me grounded and humble in a way that I just wasn't before. And so those two things working together, but sometimes they work against me. Sometimes I go too hard, I go too far, right? Sometimes I pull back when I should go forward. Sometimes I make things awkward. I make them awkward. You know what I'm saying? Because the timing isn't right. And I'm in sales. I talk to people all the time. I'm talking to folks all day long. Trust me, I'm on calls. I'm knocking on doors. This is what I do. So I'm letting you guys know right now that the secret lies within. But when I win that fight, it's a huge feeling. And I want you guys to get that. You want to have a coach in your corner. You want to get on a program. I have a proven system for how to deal with this. If you're struggling with to get over something and you haven't gotten past something from your childhood or something that you did even as an adult that you were ashamed of, if you're having a tough time getting beyond it, if that thing rears its ugly head when you're trying to succeed, if that's part of the negative self-talk that holds you back, at the end of the show or right now, leave a comment. I'll reach out to you at the end of this show. I will put my lead magnet, which is the EFC workbook, my number one publication, the EFC workbook, in the description. Go ahead and download the workbook. Get started. When I started talking about effort, focus, and commitment, it was when I initially invested in the PCS program. Now certified as a goal achievement coach myself, I believe that I had an early genius that I'm just now really is just bearing fruit. The people that I've helped over the years is just now bearing fruit. All right. So if you want to watch the full episode and see all the thrills and frills and stuff like that, go to YouTube at Taibu Muad'Dib 4019 to see the picture and picture my commercials. With that said, I'm ending over here on my one Instagram channel. I just tell them to tap in. What's going on, Emmanuel? It's good to see you over here, man, on YouTube. Shout out to everybody, my whole YouTube family. You already know what it is. I'm gonna go over here to Coach Taibu at Instagram. I get Instagram pages up. You guys already know what it is. I'm going hard in the paint. Let's go. So your secret lies within. What secret, Taibu? Power. Everybody screaming empowerment. Everybody screaming leadership. Everybody screaming breakthrough. But the power really is within. That's why I tell you guys to point the thumb. Y'all missed it. Y'all missed it. Y'all missed it. I'm gonna let that marinate. Going to commercial. Let me go to commercial. Let that marinate. The power is within. That's why I tell you guys to point the thumb. You know what it is. Appreciate all of you guys. I really do. But that's why I tell you guys to point the thumb because the power is truly within. And I want you all to know when you point the thumb, you are that much more close to owning and claiming your own power and being able to walk in that thing. Let's go. Let's see what I got here. Ah, it always seems so easy when I'm ready to get this thing going, and then I do something, and it's like I can't never find it. Can't never find it. There we go. There we go. Let me see. All right, go on to commercial. All right. I have no idea what this is. Okay, yeah. Not that one. Not that one. Let's go. I want a better one. And this is I like going to these commercials because it just shows you my body of work, overall. All right, this is a good one. So as a motivational speaking aspirant, I do aspire to be a successful and well-known motivational speaker. Let me go ahead and share this with you guys real quick. So these commercials, it just shows my body of work. I'm just having a good time with you guys. That's it. That's all. All right. So when you check these commercials, I just want you to know I've been doing this for a while. Today I want to talk to you about two words. Be more. Who wants to be a millionaire? In 2020, the world added 5.2 new million. This happened because of recovering stocks, won't stop. It happened because of soaring house prices and other economic factors. That means there was millionaire stuff going on while folks was at home being safe. And if you weren't attached or connected to it, now is the time to be more. Man, look, if that doesn't get you fired up, that was the just got to Dallas type. I came down here, I was like, man, I'll speak here, I'll speak there. I was ready to speak anywhere. I was ready to get it popping. I'm telling you. I was so hungry to get out there and speak. I was on everybody's stage. It was crazy. Plano. I was downtown Dallas. It was crazy. And I ain't gonna say I fell back from it. Organically, you have to be tapped into a certain network to get those speaking engagements or just cold call. In 2024, I'm gonna do more of both. I'm on LinkedIn now. I was talking about my LinkedIn people. It's over here watching me tonight. Uh, LinkedIn now, connecting with some, upper echelon types who are in the business, who are in the know. And then I'm definitely going to be doing some cold calling to some local businesses here in my area to let them know that I motivate, right? I'm a motivational guy. Like, that's what I do. So, but the secret that lied within me, that was lying within me, that lay dormant in myself, I only found that by pointing the thumb. Once I started pointing the thumb, I realized I had more control over my life than I once believed. So a lot of you feel like, oh, the kids or oh, the job, these things are stressful. Oh, the partner, my significant others, they go wild on me sometimes. They don't understand me. Like, but you still have control. Your response can be a lot more powerful than you give yourself credit for. All right. And I'm just saying that. Shout out to Nichols. Shout out to Uniqueness, AW. Like I said, my man over here, Emmanuel. Uh, Okay, my man. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and post that one. That's a good comment right there. And don't forget, everybody, this podcast definitely is being brought to you courtesy of the First Step Coaching Academy, where all the programming I do is done. So the First Step Coaching page over on Facebook, First Step Coaching. All right, that's what you guys need. But yeah, Emmanuel, it's all good, man. Look, I appreciate you, bro, for jumping in here tonight. Uh, you know, uh, it's tough. It's tough when we come to a situation where we low and we start looking everywhere. I need to be motivated. I need to be motivated. I need to get a pick. I need to get picked up. Let me tell you something right now. That moment that you put on the screen, that's motivational. It's motivational. It is. If you want something, right? If you in your mind, I want this, I want that. That's motivational. Just the thought or speaking it out loud that you want something, that's motivational. You don't need to watch somebody else talk to you. I appreciate you guys for doing my podcast. I do. But you don't need to listen to me to get motivated. Think about that thing. Connect with that thing. That one thing. How many of you have survived something that externally just happened to you? Call it bad luck, call it fate. How many of you ever survived something near death experience? Come on, talk to me. I mean, me, the Lord smileth on me. I've been through a couple situations recently. What I'm saying is, it's motivational. You made it past. You made it through. It's motivational. You don't need somebody to talk you up and talk you into really going hard. Point the thumb. Remember when, remember how, remember who. Yeah, it's motivational. The lowest point in your life, if you can connect with that when you need to be motivated, you're going to get motivated. Let me try it a different way. Because on a different show, I yelled at you guys. Y'all ain't like that very much. Let me try it a different way. Do you really believe that somebody else can motivate you more uh, or quicker or faster or get more out of you than you can? Do you believe that somebody knows you well enough, knows more about you than you, that they can tap into what you need to hear or to see or to feel to get you going? That's why I'm good at what I do, because I'm talking to you guys first. My clients, I'm getting to know you guys. Really, I'm a good listener. I talk a little bit, but I'm a good listener, and I'm an excellent accountability partner, because 30 minutes into the conversation, you're gonna be like, "Look," I'm like, no, no, no. You said in the first 5 minutes, what I say? You said that you used to be, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put it in your face. I am. I'm gonna put it right in your face. So now at that point, what are you gonna do? Because now it's you looking at you. I'm in the conversation, but it's you, it's you versus you. So what I'm saying here is that I realize, by walking myself through the effort, focus, and commitment change agent, that nobody can motivate me the way I can motivate me. I'm not trying to put motivational speakers out of business. I'm not saying don't go to a seminar or attend a webinar and get information. But raw motivation. How can I motivate you more than you can motivate yourself? I don't know you. You can be a client of mine for years. I have a client still working with me 3 years into. I'm 3 years, but 3 years in May. 3 years in May. One client. 3 years going strong. And that's, you establish that kind of connection with somebody because you get to know them. But still, I would still put it out there for her. I would say, look, this is not about me or what I'm telling you or how I'm coaching you. It's about what you can grab hold on inside your own self and how that can carry you through. Yeah. Now, the reason why I say it's a proven method, because you can put a measurable on your level of effort, on how focused you are, and how committed you stay. So once I put a number to it, Ain't no way around it. We doing it or we not. I'm a great accountability partner, I'm telling you. Learning, learning how to utilize the EFC workbook, this transformative change agent in your everyday life, is going to change your life. That's why I challenge all of you. If you're going to do your research and then inbox me, if you're going to do your research and then hit me up, make a comment. If you're going to do your research first, do it. I'm telling you right now, that you can look back on my pages and you can see. I I didn't think about it because many of us have lost people and their Facebook pages are still up, right? And that made me think. Yeah, people look at my Facebook. If my Facebook headstone, right? Because I mean, like, you can basically, Facebook don't take it down. How would they know that that person's passed? So you can look at that person's whole whatever they put on Facebook the whole time through. It's always up there. Shame on you if you delete people or block them, whatever that pass it. We lived that with them. That was their life on. So if you look at my life on Facebook and you look at back, 10 years back, 5 years back, if you'll see the gaps. Oh shoot, he logged off April 13th, 2013. We didn't see him again until August 9th, 2015. You know where I was. I wasn't dead, right? I ain't just take a hiatus from Facebook. I love Facebook. Right? So if you look now at my Facebook page, you don't see that gap. All you see is my beautiful life. And I'm trying to tell you guys right now, that wasn't easy, but the proven process works. All I have to do is just stick to that. I can point the thumb. I didn't do so well with my sales a month or two in a row. EFC. How much effort am I putting into the activities that matter? What's my strategy? Is it a winning strategy or is it just a whack plan? Do I run the process? Do I run the process and trust the process? Stay committed. I had one of my most successful months, startup one of my most successful months with a company I was with right before we parted ways. Number one. And that was no easy feat. Just trusting the process, trusting my mentors, continuing to tweak the pitch, and to be genuine, to know I'm helping folks. My man Emmanuel Havaskins, he says, I point the thumb all the time. I just feel guilty. And I'm ashamed because I knew better, but not at the moment. Kind of cryptic, but deep. You guys don't have to kid yourself, avoid the issue, put it off any longer. You don't want to go into 2024 without a winning strategy. You just don't. It wouldn't make any sense to. All right. After the podcast, look back at the show, click on the link, go to YouTube, subscribe. Please subscribe. Um, Next week, I'll have my Calendly booking link pinned up. You guys can go right on there and book. During the show, just go ahead and book your time with me. You guys, especially you faithful TikTokers, go ahead. I'll have it pinned up there. It's calendly.com/Coach Taibu. Go ahead, get on my calendar and book with me. My calendar, so many of you are downtrodden, dismayed, confused, broke, stressed, depressed, anxious, full of anxiety, high blood. You guys are I'm talking about ill. Like the East Coast families, ill. Y'all just ill, man. Just it's crazy. And the only thing stopping you from getting a better situation is having a coach that knows how to get you there. So starting next week, I'm gonna have up my Calendly booking So you guys know what I do. I'm doing a better job knowing what I do. And on Wednesday evenings, I'm definitely gonna do 8:30. I'm at 8:30. I'm gonna have my free webinar, so I can teach you guys. And I'm not gonna go all over the place. I'm not gonna be teaching something super duper different and super technical. Nah. Every Wednesday for the webinar, you guys are gonna get a storyline, EFC, and then I'm gonna give a call to action because there are so many different examples, personal ones, the people that work with me, you'll have those too. But there's so many people out there. I'm gonna have my old podcast. I'm gonna teach you guys off my old podcast. I got like my cousins about 300 episodes, more than 300 episodes of podcasts. I'm doing it for almost 3 years now. So I'm gonna teach off my old podcast just to get you guys relationships right, your finances together, get you guys out of those bad moods, get you guys motivated. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all something to look forward to. Let's go. So I appreciate you guys tonight for more than one reason, right? Give them to you. I appreciate you guys because you know good content when you see it. You know good content when you see it. All right. So I thank you guys for that. And you guys are welcome to come on the show. If I will give anybody free coaching on my show. It's a one-stop shop. You can come on my show, tell me what's going on with you, and I'll line you up. Right? No problem. Come on the show, let's do it. If you want to come on the show and just pick my brain, you pick the topic, it's all good. But yeah, I appreciate y'all because y'all know good content. Secondly, I appreciate you guys because you're telling folks about me. This week, like 4 or 5 people, that's a lot of people, referrals for me. About 4 or 5 people hit me up like, yeah, so and so watching your show. Somebody put me up on, you know. So I appreciate y'all for spreading the word. That's how a person really grows. Any business grows word of mouth. So I appreciate you guys for spreading the word. Last but not least, I appreciate you guys for making me work harder to keep you guys on this show longer. Y'all forcing me to line my show up, be more entertaining, give you more commercials, do more wild stuff. You know what I mean? Be more engaging. So in the process to get you guys to switch over to YouTube, so you guys can get over to YouTube and help me start building my income up on YouTube, just to offer you guys a better show. YouTube has so many features. You guys get over here at YouTube with me. I can give you guys a much better show. I promise you that. You gotta look it up in your own online. Ask Siri. I can give y'all a much better show on YouTube. So my goal for 2024 is to be over on YouTube, really doing it big for you guys. All right, especially you subscribers. Subscribe only content. Everybody YouTube. So I have my goals. I'm at my goals. And this is one of the activities. Look, that's what I'm saying. This is one of the activities that gets me there. Uh, so yeah, those are the 3 reasons I appreciate you guys for pushing me, for telling folks about me, and I appreciate you. All right, what's going on? Okay, my man Castle in there showing love. Okay, for pushing me, for telling folks about me, and for recognizing good content. So I appreciate you guys for that tonight. All right, so I'm not going to go to the second commercial. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to pull up something I want to talk about tonight. If you haven't seen my books on social justice, all right, I have 3 books written on social justice. I want y'all to know that. Okay. 3. All right. So I want you to know that. Okay. 3 books written on social justice. Type my name in the Amazon feed and put books, and my book should pop up. Or go to the Amazon book search tab and type my name in, and my book should come up. But I have 3 books written on social justice. And tonight, let's share a moment to talk about something. And I don't want y'all to get too upset. I want y'all to kind of just vibe with me. Let's just look at some of this stuff, right? All right. So When I say that the secret lies within, a lot of people are cynical, probably because they have issues too, and they haven't been pointing the thumb at themselves. But this particular person, this is the kind of person that would love to see you fail, that would love to see you allow your past issues to hold you back from living your powerful, beautiful life. This kind of person right here. But I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this thing over here. I'm gonna screen share it. I just want you guys to know. I want you guys to know that it's important to know what a real hater sounds like. All right. This is hating 101. I might do a 6 month course on haters for y'all, just so y'all can know how to avoid them. That's a good idea. I'm gonna write that down. My pen. I'm gonna construct a 6 month course for people that having issues overcoming the haters. I'm gonna put that in my head. When I rewatch them, I'm gonna write this down when I review it tomorrow. But yeah, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna do that course just for y'all. Let's go ahead and check out what Little Mama talking about. This TikTok. Oh, some reason. Sorry about that. The screen, it never lets me come down here to the bottom because some of them, like, you gotta do weird stuff to get. Let me see. No, it's always on mute at first. I don't know why that is. It's weird. Let me try it again. All right. Let me try it again. Let's go here. All right. Okay. All right. So I have to unmute it, drops it down. All right. Just learn something new tonight. Just bear with me. Let's go. All right. This is what a hater sounds like. So I asked all of you to point the thumb, look at something that you did that was shameful, where you harmed somebody or did something wrong, and like how motivational that can be to move you forward. This kind of person never wants you to forget it in a bad way. All right, let's go. Sharing it, let's do it.
Reach middle age to realize what they were doing in their 20s and their 30s were harmful to people. Were you not there? And here's the thing that kills me about what Jadina said on that podcast as well. If you're 40 years old and realize that what you were doing in your 30s and your 20s towards women was wrong, you knew that shit was wrong when you were doing it back then. So when you're telling us at the age of 38 that maybe 10 years ago you were robbing women of their baby making years, that tells me that you did that shit intentionally, and I'm supposed to pat you on the back just because you're revealing it to us now. Like, you woke up at 40 and realized that you were a shitty person for 20 years. Like, I'm not buying it. You turn middle age and now you decide, oh, okay, I guess I should be a good person now. Like, Jadina, what the fuck are you talking about? Even if that was genuine and he really is turning over a better leaf and he really does want to improve and he was actually just telling us what he used to do versus what he's doing now, nigga, it's too late. You already did the shit. And act like they gotta reach middle age.
All right. So now y'all heard what she said. Y'all heard what she said. Now I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. So there's two things that happen in the American diaspora, right? You got African people who were once slaves who were never ever repaid, and there was never any true atonement for the slavery. On the other hand, you have Europeans that know it, and they're always looking over their shoulder for the get back. That's a lot of angst. That people want to know where the cultural bias thing, why it's always so heated, is because everybody knows that there was never any real resolution between from what they did to what and how it's affecting what we have now as a people. Does that make sense? Individually, this lady right here, I'm gonna feel like she's speaking to me. So what she's saying is, Taibu Muad'Dib, you were so bad for so long. I don't care that you changed your life. I don't care that you haven't gone to, jail in, 7 years. I don't care that you haven't, committed a felony in 13 years. I don't care that you're really trying to live right now. I don't care about that. This is what she's saying. I don't care about that. Because you did it for so long before you changed your life. You knew what you was doing and blah. This is what she's saying. So for a hater like this young lady right here, and she's a hater, for her, all of us, whenever we do something bad, never apologize for it. Never try to atone for it. Just keep kicking it. They can take it how they want to take it. What kind of society would we have if that was the case? That's how you know a true hater. She sounds really bitter, right? If she has a significant other, he's really the one wearing the panties in the relationship. For real. Can you imagine coming home to a chick like that, fellas, and she just want to just tell you, hey, when the garbage man ran and we didn't have our garbage out there, you knew you was too tired to do it in the morning, so you should have did the night before. You know what I'm saying? Could you deal with somebody like that? No. No. It's not gonna happen. Right? I mean, she looks mad, she looks hostile. This is why African men stop dating African women. I'm talking about women, African women. Y'all have y'all reasons for stop dating us, but this is why we don't rock with y'all. Y'all judgmental, y'all harsh. Where's the love at? If I want to come out and be like, man, I want to turn my life around, it's too late. She said it's too late. It's stuff like this where people want views so bad online. Y'all be wanting views so bad online that you put stuff out there in the atmosphere, and it really holds us back from being one as a people. Don't try to come back home like she had a perfect upbringing, and so everybody else should have had upbringing like that, and their environment should have shaped the way they think or feel. Like, what is she talking about? The assumation that you know somebody enough and you walked in their shoes before, so you can tell them you're not genuine. She said, even if he's genuine, it's too late. Even if he's genuine, he really meant that, it's too late now. So why bother? A true hater is perfect. And y'all know that? If you didn't know that, now you know that. A true hater is perfect. She's talking down from a high horse, isn't she? A true hater is a perfect individual. They've never done anything wrong. Right? This is what hating sounds like. I'm gonna play it one more time. We're gonna move on. But I had to get to this tonight because the secret lies within. Your power, people, is within you. This is not her power. The evil one, the Bible says all good and perfect things come from above. Everything else comes from down there, from the father of lies. What she's saying is a lie. It does matter. It definitely does matter. It matters. You should all, if you do something wrong, you should go and try to correct that wrong. If you can't correct that wrong, you should try to atone for it. Let's go.
To realize what they were doing in their 20s and their 30s were harmful to people. Were you not there? And here's the thing that kills me about what Jadena said on that podcast as well. If you're 40 years old and realize that what you were doing in your 30s and your 20s towards women was wrong, you knew that shit was wrong when you were doing it back then. So when you're telling,
And so the brother Jadena, I guess whoever she talking about, I'm gonna look a little deeper into this, but if he's saying that on a podcast in his 40s, maybe, young lady, he's talking to young men to keep them from treating women like that, and you shooting it down. Hater.
telling us at the age of 38 that maybe 10 years ago you were robbing women of their baby making years, that tells me that you did that shit intentionally, and I'm supposed to pat you on the back just because you're revealing it to us now. Like, you
Now, the comment, if a guy says I robbed her of her baby making years, that tells me one thing: he didn't have any kids with her, right? They dated, but he didn't have any kids with her. Uh, but she was equal participant. You know what I'm saying? I'm counseling both ways here, ladies. I'm telling you right now. Vet these guys before you date them. Go back in my podcast and watch. I hooked you sisters up. Vet these guys, and I'm gonna help my girlfriend get her podcast started because I'm gonna help her get I'm gonna help you ladies out. I'm gonna help her get you ladies some talk time and a podcast set up so you guys can set up a network against these bums and these grown boys out here, because these bums and grown boys, they're able to operate almost like sex offenders, except not sex offenders. Like they're not taking it. They talking you out of it. They ain't taking it. But I'm saying it's the same mentality. They're not. You guys aren't putting them out there. You're not reporting them to the ladies network. So this bum, he lives with his girlfriend. He's sleeping with the chick next door because she's going through something with somebody. But then when that guy moves on, he's still hanging around trying to do what he can do because he's not satisfied with what he got at home. This bum, he gonna meet you online, move in with you, you know what I'm saying, and then just chill for a minute. Oh, I see somebody else I think can take better care of me. Oh, hop ship. Y'all been together 2 or 3 years. Oh, it just didn't work out, baby. But y'all have no way of putting the accountability factor out there. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can just go to a little website and scroll down up, and it has to be alphabetical order, right? So that because there's thousands of these bums out there. Because y'all ladies be online mad. Excuse me, y'all be mad for real. So it has to be thousands of these bums out there just linking up with you chicks, getting y'all pregnant, eating y'all food, telling y'all stories, whatever, whatnot. A man can have 3 marriages, live 3 different lives. Start a home, get married, have a wife, couple kids. Up, forget you. I got somebody else, couple kids, get married, living for a little while. Up, the South is crazy. Y'all ladies, I know that y'all might be some dumb, but y'all ain't plumb dumb. So I think I'm gonna help my girlfriend, man, get a page started up so y'all can document these lames out here so that y'all can know. Everybody know who they is. You can just go on there. If I'm look, I ain't gonna be the kind of coach to put a measurable to it and say vet these guys, but there's no way to background check them. So we're gonna get a date and background checkup for you ladies, man. We're gonna get that done in 2024. We're gonna work on that thing. That's a good idea. Cause y'all sisters need and then once this site's up, that's gonna set all the good decent brothers to the side. So we gonna know then because the fella's gonna have one. She was manipulative, she was crazy, she was violent and abusive. So it's gonna be both ways. We gonna get this dating vetting thing going. I'm gonna get a little dating thing going. We're gonna have a little database. I'm gonna get a little Excel spreadsheet. We're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right. We're gonna set it straight because we need somebody to take the lead, man, on this so we can have some unity so we know we're comparing it to. Because every chick is telling every dude you a cheater, and every dude we can't trust you just because y'all out here dating who knows who with 100 bodies. All right. But yeah, I had to bring that one up, man. That's what hating sounds like. Keep that energy away from you when you're doing your thing. Keep it away from you. All right. So, final thoughts. Got my man Casso on here, man, showing love. What's going on? Uh Final thoughts. The secret that lies within is that you're your most powerful motivator. No one's gonna motivate you the way you are. It's always gonna come down to you. So you wanna you wanna get a strategy for your life to put you in a position to win. That's why I call it a winning strategy. There's plans, strategies, and then a winning strategy. And I know this because I used to try to plan things. Never worked. Never worked. Not for me. Then I had a little couple schemes here and there. The winning strategy is guaranteed to progress you. That's how you know the difference between a strategy or a plan and a winning strategy because you can expect to progress. All right. Learn the EFC process. Look for the book. Download my number one publication, man, the EFC workbook. It took me places and it will take you really, really far, right? And at least it'll get you past your first step. That's why it's called the First Step Coaching Program. I appreciate you guys, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow night at 9:30. We'll do it again. More laughs, more fun, more information. I'm tired of moving deep, and all I do is motivate. Let's go. Get y'all out of here, man. Let's go. All right. Got folks showing me love. 91%. I got more diamonds than 91% of live creators with similar following. Okay. That's all right. That's all right. I always give my folks over here on YouTube, man, and Facebook a little something extra. So, like the First Step Coaching page on Facebook. In the mornings, you'll see me go live, and I'll be giving some momentum to you guys. Right, momentum by Muad'Dib. Right in the mornings. That's what we'll call it. Momentum. Momentum's a good word. Right, momentum. All right, momentum by Muad'Dib. And so, what that will be is more or less just some words in the morning, man, to get you guys really focused on your activities for the day. Activities is what drives productivity. Activities drives productivity. It drives progress. Um, and you know that when you go to your job, I mean, if you have a job where you're a picker packer, scanning stuff all day long, you moving inventory from one place to another. Those activities get that product from the manufacturer to the person that's buying it, and that's what generates income that pays your paycheck. So activities they drive productivity and they drive progress. So that's how you get it done. All right. So I want you guys to know that the secret power that lies within each of us is just for us to know that we are our best motivators. Tap into a part of you or a time in your life or whatever it was that really gets you emotionally connected, and take that emotion, man, and let it drive you to do something excellent, something spectacular, something great. All right. Again, look in the comment section, look in the descriptions for the EFC workbook. It'll be somewhere there. And if you don't see it, inbox me. I'll shoot it to you straight. I'm Taibu Muad'Dib. Let's go. That's the show.